Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Ty Felton here to return it. Making some progress here. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They snap it to McCarthy. Throw is caught by the back. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Ready.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable throwing anything in your playbook.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
On the ground again with Dowdle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go. Blue, 32.
3rd down run with Dowdle. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
Gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this.
On the ready.
We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. And facing fourth down, they're leaving the offense out there.
45, slide, 97. Set, hunt.
They'll go, Dowdle. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that because they move the chains.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Young throwing here. Gets it to him on the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Ready. 10 black. 6, mega, slide through. Set.
Young working from the gun. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. The big play, and that's of 17 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Blue strike. Ready, ready, ready.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it sets up 2nd down.
Yellow, zoom. Black, 90, rail, yellow.
Again, it's Young. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Green Jack. Smash. 52 blue. Set.
To the air yet again. Young. Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Ready, set.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Zoom black. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Working quickly here.
Right. That's close. 10.
Brings up
Huge.
3rd
Yellow.
and 5.
Blaster. 6. Hut, hut.
Willing to throw here on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Black shot. Claws red. Slide blue. Drill green. Ready?
4th down, Young throwing. This is good, down the sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
Panthers
So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4th.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ready.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, red. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
Here's the give to Dowdle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Panthers in front here at Bank of America. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Dowdle again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Has it down close. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now give left side. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage, it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
1st down, Minnesota.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. And he's got it, it's in close. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. Oh, he loses it on the hit. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown! The Vikings cut it to just a point before halftime. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Trying the right side. Cut back. There he goes. Right sideline. Touchdown! The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Reichert set to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
On the double.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Blue 32. Blue striker. Hut.
From the pistol, it's Young. He puts a air under it deep down the left. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again.
.22 needle. Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Claws red. Set, huh?
Shotgun snap now to Young. Catch made underneath by Pat. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Red, cycle. Black 40. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
17, 50, green. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And he drives this one into the pouring rain.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Let's go.
They give it to him again. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Back-to-back carries here. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. But once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense and bring up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red, yellow, cut.
Young on the play action. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Here we go. Set, cut.
Give to Dowell. He's running left. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ready, break.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Red. Down. Black Ultra. White. Cut.
Now it's Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
The left side, caught by Higgins. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Set, hut, hut, hut.
Looking to throw, Young. That is comped, and it's Higgins again. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
They'll go with Dowdle on the run. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Fit, set.
Young to throw it. That one connects. And he's going to give him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Blaster, 6. Let's go. 50. Ready.
Young working from the gun. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
On the ball.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Jonathan Allen on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Vikings' 3-yard line.
6. Mega. Set.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Escapes the pocket. And he sails that one over the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Down. 10 black. Ready.
They're going a little pop pass here, sweeping across. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Let's go.
He'll throw it. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Now give it to Mason. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. They give to Mason. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
This is Mason on 2nd down. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Here we go. Set.
They turn to Mason on 3rd down. And they catch it behind the line on the outside. Some great range there by the defense to force 4th down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And they could really use a good one here. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Rail, yellow. Black ultra. 6, mega. Set, go.
Here he is to throw. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he stops the clock after a gain up beyond the 40. Wow, what a dream start for them. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
At the 42-yard line.
Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40.
Ready. Blues, 45. White. Black shot. Needle blue.
Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Down. 10 black.
Look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
That's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
17. Let's go now. 52 blue. Smash red. Green jack. Ready.
Throwing now. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on fourth down.
Hey, red. Red, 38. Ready.
Desperation time here. On the move, headed right. Trying to push deep downfield. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
A 50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Let's go.
Mason gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.